Hey and welcome to my channel. My name is Heather and this is the Fluffy Oracle. Today we're going to get into the topic of will we be together? So if you're interested, stay tuned. Timestamps are down below as usual in the description box as well as in the first comment from my mobile users. And I will see you guys in just a sec at your piles. This is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3 for those who would like to know which pile is which. And I will see you guys in just a sec. Alrighty, so for my loves who chose deck number 1, technically, we're going to get into your reading in just a sec. These extra cards here are going to be just some extra oracle guidance for ending messages to your reading. So, this reading is mostly geared towards my singles out there, or those who are kind of in separation at the moment from your partners and wondering if you guys will get back together, or pretty much those who just have their mindset on a particular crush at this time, if you will be together. So let's see what we get. Regardless of the answers that come out, things can always change no matter what, due to the fact that you have free will. So we have the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Cups, Eight of Wands, Five of Coins. We have the Four of Swords, Three of Cups, the Moon, and the Devil. So this pile, I feel, is more energetically looking towards those who are in separation from a relationship. Why? Because I'm really attracted to the Devil and the Five of Coins, which means being left out in the cold and communicating with their person and wondering why there's a lack of it, because it's stressing them out and keeping them up at night during this time of separation and rest. And I feel like it was due to someone accusing the other of a third party situation with the Three of Cups, even though they didn't have all the facts straight with the Moon card. So honestly, I feel like you should be asking yourself, in which position is it that you stand right now? Are you the one that were accused? If you were, then you should be asking yourself, how can I make things right? How can I prove to them that I wasn't doing whatever they accused you of? If the shoe is reversed and you did the accusing, it's going to take a lot of communication in order to set things right and in order to bring things back together, unfortunately, is what I'm getting from this. But you also have to kind of let go of any negative, toxic behaviors and people that kind of whisper in your ear, because I feel like this person right here is kind of whispering in the Devil's ear, kind of like almost as if just someone is whispering in your ear, and or even actually it's like she's listening to what he's saying, and kind of the same situation as to what I'm trying to explain here. With if you are having friends kind of talking in your ear, like, oh, they're doing XYZ, I heard them talking to blah, 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 or I seen blah, 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 but there's no proof to actually back it up, that can cause a major problem, because someone could be trying to do what they've already done and undo your relationship and cause a separation at the moment. Which I feel a lot of sadness and heartbreak with this right here, with the Five of Coins. So will you come back together? For those who have split from their relationship, and then we'll try and see what we can get for the singles with their crush. I feel like for some of you, because I'm getting kind of a download at the same time I'm trying to do this. I feel like for some of you with their crush, well, your crush is going through this situation where they're ending a relationship because they were accused of a third party situation, or there was rumors and it kind of is ruining their relationship. So they're kind of going through this type of phase right here for some of you, not all. So will you get back together? Or for those of you who are in separation from their partners, will you get back together is what I'm going to look at right now, and then we'll get into the singles part as well, since my cards are deciding to do their own thing. But this is exactly what you need to hear right now at this moment for some clarity. So we have the Hierophant, we have the Ten of Pentacles, so that for me is looking towards a very happy yes, because I'm very attracted to this couple over here in the background. And the fact that it's a Ten of Pentacles and the Hierophant, I feel like justice will be done. Things will be sorted out and discussions will be had. And I'm looking at also the two birds. So I definitely feel like you will be getting back together and things will be going a lot better for you. And you will have that happy ending. And you'll be able to move on from that situation and leave things in the past that no longer serve you. So for my singles, will you be with your crush? Woo! So we have the King of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the King of Cups. I'm like, 3 male cards. I'm like, okay. So for me, I almost thought that was the Ace of Cups that flew out, but I feel like your crush is going to take a moment to themselves to kind of regain their balance and kind of come back into their power to kind of focus on their emotions a bit and gain control back over it, and also kind of get their financials back in order the way that they need to be and would like them to be. And then I feel like then they would be able to focus more on talking to you. But I also feel like you would have to reach out with the communication with them with the Eight of Wands from before. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel like that is definitely looking in your favor and definitely looking in your future and looking up for your future as well. For my singles who are interested in getting together with their crush, I feel like the stars are going to align for you in just the right time, because I'm really attracted to the zodiac signs in this. And for me, that kind of symbolizes star constellations as well. So I do feel like it is a definitely good possibility that you will be able to get together with your crush in divine timing and when they are ready to come around. So let's see what advice we can get for you guys. Whoa. We have Karma that flew out of the deck. It says someone from the past reemerges in your life. This gives you the opportunity to handle things differently than you did before. Stand firmly in your power, yet stand also in the light of love. The universe is presenting you with a fresh opportunity to clear away any lingering karma linked to this relationship. So, for my viewers that are in separation currently at this time, I feel like that's some definitely good advice, and for kind of a confirmation that you guys will be revisiting this situation and working on things to get back together. So for my singles, what is the advice we can give them? What can they look forward to? Because this card keeps calling me whenever I shuffle. I have passion. Love, sexual energy, passions aroused. Vital life force, Kundalini, the sun, giver of life, strength, a gift, new infusion of energy, something beyond your control, surrender. So I feel like surrendering to things happening in their own time is something that's going to benefit you most in getting with your crush and being together in a relationship. And I feel like there will be a definite spark of passion and love between the two of you when the timing is right. So These are your messages. I do hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, smash the like button. Feel free to subscribe if you're new here and joining our happy family, and let me know how you guys enjoyed this below and how it resonated for you. Know that I love you, stay fluffy, and I will see you guys next reading. Alrighty, so for my loves who chose deck number 2, let's get into your reading. So these cards over here are going to give us some extra guidance at the end of your reading for the entire thing. Also, I feel like, because I'm really attracted to looking at this card, it says positive outcome. I really didn't notice it until I just clicked record on this. So I feel like, because this is a reading about wanting to get together with someone, and if you will be together, I feel like there will definitely be a positive outcome. So I feel like this is definitely a sign. So let's see what the tarot cards have to say. Or will you be with your crush, or will you get back with your person that you are currently in separation from? I kind of want to give my cards a chance to speak their minds, because they tend to want to do that to me anyways. So, but regardless, this will be for those who are single and wondering if they will be with their crush. But I also feel like it will also be geared a lot towards those who are in separation and wondering if they will be returning to their previous relationship person. I'm going pretty quick. I'll read these in just a sec. When I feel really drawn to do this, I just gotta go with it. So bear with me for just a sec. That's to clarify that. And this will be an extra card. Alright, so we have the World with completion. We have 6 of Cups, so definitely someone returning from the past. An old lover, whether it's from a past lifetime for those who are single, or for those who are currently in separation. I feel like there's a past lover that will be returning. We have the Decadence with abruption, so I feel like for those who are in separation, I feel like your relationship was abruptly interrupted as to why you are wondering if you will ever get back together with this person, especially when you feel like there hasn't been complete closure or completion to your relationship. We have the 6 of Swords with detachment. We have the 10 of Cups with contentment, the Chariot with motion, the Sun with clarity, and we have the Habit with dependency. And clarifying that card, we have the Knight of Cups with empathy. And the extra card for you guys was the Emperor with sovereignty. So I'm going to put that over here for now. Give me 1 second so I can see what else I'm getting from these cards. Alright, so with the Habit and dependency, that is usually the Devil card in this deck, and I feel like old habits die hard, but also old wounds can be reopened as well with the empathy with the Knight of Cups. So I feel like when this person returns, for those of you who have a person returning from the past, I feel like the discussions will open up old wounds, but you will definitely receive some clarity and some new light on the situation as to why things went the way that they went. For my singles who are wondering if they will end up with their crush, I feel like there is definitely some forward movement, and definitely with the 10 of Cups, with the contentment, I feel like you guys will end up together in its own divine timing, but one of you has to step up and take the initiative in order to move things forward for my singles who are wondering if they will be together with their crush. For my loves who are in their separation period, please be mindful of this 6 of Cups and these old wounds. I feel like there could be old arguments that would come up at first, but remember to kind of peacefully have those discussions and say exactly how you feel with this Knight of Cups with empathy. And that will kind of set things in motion in the correct and right direction for you. And in order to move things forward and move on from the past as well with this Six of Swords, and to finally detach and let things, bygones be bygones, is what I'm getting with that. So, also, I feel like this time of separation, for those of you who are wondering about a person from the past, if you'll be able to get back together with them, even though this is looking very good, I do feel like there will be a new beginning and a very innocent perspective of it, because I'm really attracted to the deer in this picture and how it's a fawn. But I feel like during this time, you've kind of stepped into your own power and been okay with being able to be on your own. And this was kind of a lesson that needed to happen at this time for you. For those who are in separation and no communication with their ex, they are thinking about you heavily and wanting to come back to you. So I do want to pull a few cards for some advice for those who are wondering about their ex coming back. Remember, it is usually the first person that you are thinking about that pops into your mind when I am talking about this, and also the person that you came into this reading about as well. So for my loves who are in the separation, we have, can you feel me? This, I feel like, is more of a soul to soul communication on a soul level. Like, you can feel each other's feelings, thinking about each other, and what they're feeling, they're mirroring. You are mirroring what they're feeling. So basically, you're picking up how they're feeling and when they're thinking about you, is what I'm getting with this. And almost like a twin energy for some of you who are in separation from your twin flames and wondering about the other. You are definitely still in communication of some sort, but on a soul level. Your feminine aspect is awakening. Feel the goddess energy inside you. She seeks acknowledgement and validation. New energies, insights, and opportunities are emerging. Wake up, embrace, and celebrate. So with this, I feel like it's more of when you are coming back together, they're asking you to kind of focus on the positive and embrace the new opportunities for you both that are coming in. And also for my singles, I feel like this person from a past lifetime that's coming in for you, I feel like you've been connected energetically all this time, and you've kind of felt how they felt, and you kind of feel them coming closer. So that's why you're probably on this reading listening to this. And these messages, when you're hearing this, are meant for you to hear them now at this time, whenever you're watching this. Whether it's today when it's uploaded, or a year from now, 10 years from now. It doesn't matter. Whenever you're watching this video, these messages are meant for you to hear it at that specific time. Everything happens for a reason and in their own divine timing. For those of you who are wondering about your crush and if you will get together, what is your advice? Hang on. What is the advice for my crushes and my singles who are wondering about their crush, if they will be together in a relationship? I'm like, everything is flying everywhere. I'm like, knock it off. All right, we have healing and we have heart's desire. So the healing card, I feel, is for both those who are in separation and for those who are wondering if they're going to be with their crush as well. Because I feel like this crush that's coming back from a previous lifetime for you guys, even though you may not know them yet, I feel like it's time for you guys to come back together and have a healing as to why that union is coming back in for you at this time. We have healing. Positive transformation is occurring on a soul level. The answer to your question is yes. So that couldn't be more confirmation clear than I could possibly get of an answer for you guys as a definite yes. So with the heart's desire for my singles wondering about their crush and if you will be together, you are being showered with love. Your time of waiting will soon be over. All your heart's deepest desires will be filled. So again, more confirmation for my singles who are wondering about their crush. And that can go also as well for those who are wondering about their exes and who are in separation. I feel like that's definitely a good omen for you guys, especially if you've been wondering and kind of feeling a little stressed out and kind of down and out and a little bit lonely at times and wondering, will they come back? When will they come back? And I feel like the same goes vice versa as them mirroring it with you. So these are your messages. I do hope that you enjoyed this reading. Know that I love you guys. If you enjoyed this reading, smash that like button for me. Feel free to subscribe if you're new here. Leave a comment down below and let me know how you enjoyed this reading. And I will see you guys next time, and stay fluffy. Love yous. Alrighty, so for my Lips That Chose pile number 3, we will get into your messages in just a sec. These cards right here are going to be for some extra guidance at the end of the reading. So far, these readings have gone for both those who are single and wondering about their crushes, and those who are currently in separation and wondering if they will get back with their partners. So let's see how this one goes. Either way, I will be doing messages for both so that you guys all have an answer. Also, feel free to stay tuned for some ending guidance at the end after all these readings. Alright, so will you be together? Let's see, we have, first off, we have the Death card, we have the Six of Cups, we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Knight of Swords, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and I hear yes in my head. We have the Ace of Swords, or Spears. Actually, no, Spears would be Wands. Sorry. Page of Cups, and we have the Six of Coins. So I also feel like this intention card that was on top should also be a part of this, because I feel like right now, for a lot of you who are wondering if you're going to be able to get back with your exes, for those of you who are in separation, I feel like it's all about behind the intentions. But the answer is definitely yes, but I feel like there's definitely some new beginnings, because the Death card is here. So we have endings and new beginnings. So I feel like for those of you who are wondering about your crushes, they are working on ending a relationship with someone from their past and moving on from them and leaving things behind. And they're making a conscious choice to do this. I also feel like for those of you who are in separation, it's got to be a two-way street. Everything has to be even, with an even give and take of exchange. I do feel like for those of you who are wondering about your crushes, if you end up being together, I feel like they are definitely going to be coming in quite quickly and offering you their cup of love very soon. And I feel like it's definitely going to be out of nowhere and quite a surprise to you, because I feel like they definitely have noticed you and your emotional nurturing, especially if you are best friends with them. I feel like they've kind of picked it up and they're ready to make that step and have that new beginning with you and move in the right direction with the Wheel of Fortune. But for those who are wondering about their ex, it's kind of all about the intention behind it and kind of watching what you say very carefully when in communication with your ex from the past. Also be mindful of what they say, because sometimes there can be some harsh words of exchange. It can go vice versa. Either way, it's like I said, it's a two-way street. It could be you speaking harshly to them because of something that they did in the past to you to end your relationship, or it can go vice versa with flipping that coin. So they're just asking you to be very mindful of how you speak to one another and kind of approach things from a new aspect and a kind of more innocent aspect point of view, and treat things as a new opportunity in love for you both. What else? Also, I feel like if you do end up getting back together, please be mindful if you are not prepared to end up pregnant, because sometimes the Page of Cups, when it comes up with the Six of Coins and the Ace of Spears, from my experience, it can symbolize new pregnancies coming in, but there still has to be that, because of an equal energy exchange. So please be mindful of any new pregnancies where you know how to take care of yourselves, obviously. Where if you don't want one right now and you're not prepared, please be aware that the energies are there to bring that in and take proper precautions. I feel a little silly saying that, but it's better to think about it rather than just end up with whoops and in a situation down the road that you're not prepared for. All right, I'm going to move on from that because I feel like I'm digging myself in a hole here, and I'm just like, yeah, no, I can't get back out of that one. All right, so what is the advice for those who are wondering about getting back with their ex? We have karma yet again that popped out. This same card popped out in pile 1 as well. It reads, someone from the past reemerges in your life. This gives the opportunity to handle things differently than you did before. Stand firmly in your power, yet stand also in the light of love. The universe is presenting you with a fresh opportunity to clear away any lingering karma linked to this relationship. Before I end your reading, I am going to read the intention card, though, just to see what it has to say. So for those of you wondering about your crushes, this card popped out as soon as I went to pick up the deck. It says soulmate. Love, partnership, magnetic attraction between two people, union. You discover a deep sense of self through a relationship with another. So for my singles wondering if you're going to be with your crushes, I feel like it is definitely a positive outcome and opportunity with a giant yes. Because there's definitely, the energies are definitely there for you to make that happen. It's just going to come down to the intentions and how you want things to go. So with the intentions card, it reads, do not lose sight of your original intention. Check inside your heart to see if the path you are traveling fits in with your original hopes and aspirations. If not, take action, take control, and steer your life back on course. Remember what I was saying about the pregnancy warnings, with the energies being there and ripe for that to come in. Be mindful of those energies. If you are prepared for it, then by all means go for it. If not, take the proper precautions and make sure you look out for yourselves so that things can go the way that you would like them to go. Alrighty, these are your messages. I do hope that you enjoyed this reading. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe and join our big happy family. If you enjoyed this reading, smash that like button for me and leave a comment down below and let me know how this resonated for you. And I will see you guys in just a sec for the ending messages. Alrighty? Alrighty, so let's get into some ending messages for the collective with both the Rebel deck, because I haven't used that deck in forever, and this one is the couples edition, and then some extra guidance messages. So we'll do the extra guidance messages last, but I want to get into this Rebel deck and see what comes up for you guys. So what cheeky guidance can we give them for if they will get together with their person? Will they get together with their person? What cheeky guidance messages can we give them? After I pulled them all, I will then read them. I also feel like that goes well with it. I'm going to pull an extra one for each pile too. Pile 1 got 2 extra. Alright, so for pile 1's cheeky messages, we have, it isn't personal. We have, we can't be all the things, and open your mouth. Shit's not always about you. So whatever's going on with your person, don't take it personal, is what they're saying with that, because it's not you. It's something that's going on within them and around them with their lives currently. So it does not involve you. So don't take anything personally. We can't be all the things. Blah, blah. Your ass needs some help. Ask for it. Hire it. Make it happen. So when you're able to have discussions with them, open up, ask questions, figure out what exactly is bothering them, what's going on with them, kind of just have a heart-to-heart with them, and we have open your mouth. Talk. Use big words like validate, acknowledge, and empathize. So that couldn't be more well said. I feel like definitely having those heart-to-heart conversations are something that's going to help you with getting together with your person and kind of being there for one another. So for pile 2, we have, you think you got them figured out. You don't. Don't be a know-it-all is what I heard. Spirit is being very cheeky with that. And then we have, do you really love them? Funny that this card was on top before I started this. And then it says, then wash, fold, and put away the clothes. So I feel like it's more about putting away things that no longer serve you and kind of not airing out your dirty laundry, so to speak. And kind of really going in and contemplating with yourselves and kind of really thinking about your feelings and how it is you truly feel about them and where it is you would like for your relationships to go, especially for those getting back with their exes or would like to get back with their exes. So for pile 3, we have watch what you say. That mouth of yours could start some shit. And then we have sex. Do you really need a card for this? And I hear no. But that kind of goes really well with your reading, with what was coming up from before, with what I was saying. So when pile 3, yours is really looking like you're definitely going to be getting back with your person. And for those who are wondering about your crushes, you will definitely be getting with your person. But be mindful of how you speak to each other and also to take the proper precautions when you do decide to be intimate with one another. I'm like, my face is about 2 different shades of red right now with all that, but hey, it is what it is. So let's see what ending guidance we can give everyone. Whether you are interested in your crush, being together with them, or if you are interested in getting back with your person from the past that you are wondering about. What is the overall guidance for 1? What is the overall guidance for pile 2? Innocence. And we have speak your truth. And for pile 3, what is the overall guidance? We have emotions for pile 3. Speak and you shall be heard is what I heard with that. We have speak your truth. Stand up for what you believe in, regardless of the consequences. Speak your truth, no matter what others may think. It's time to stand in your own power for all the world to see. Speak, be seen, and be heard is what I hear with this. Speak up for how you feel and where it is that your boundaries are. Make sure that they are very clear, and say exactly what it is that you want and where you would like things to go with those heart-to-heart conversations. You don't have to be blunt, but you can be tactful when you talk about things like that with your person. So we have, for pile 2, we have innocence. It reads, innocence, purity, joy. You are being encouraged to just be you. Be a shining light for the world. Expect positive outcomes to flow from your honesty and pure intentions. So that goes perfect with your pile from before. With intentions and being honest. And the positive outcome. If you remember, I was talking about that before with the card that was on top that said positive outcome. So with emotions for pile 3, we have you are awash with unexpressed emotions. Say exactly what you feel. It is safe for you to speak your truth. So speak up. Talk about how things are going with you when your person comes back. Let them know how you truly feel about them. Be open to expressing those feelings, and also encourage them to also express those feelings and ask those much needed questions. But be completely honest and open with each other. And that goes for everyone. So these are your messages. I do hope that you enjoyed this video. Know that I love you guys. Stay fluffy. And I will see you guys next reading. Have a blessed one.